I don't know if it really matters. I mean, because as I said the other day, I mean, it is what it is. We can. It would be much better to play every other day. We're in a rhythm. They're not playing many guys. They got a hurt player, but I can't change the schedule. It is Friday, so we're trying to make the most of it. Had an off day yesterday. Had a good film session. A lot of dialogue about first two games. Going to fly there a day early, get settled in tonight, have a practice on their court tomorrow, and we'll be ready to go for game three. So I don't know if anything suits me. It is what it is. Payne, Landry Shamet, it's our game plan remains the same. We know that they have two guys in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant that are great players, and they'll have their home crowd in front of them. And I know they down 2-0, we're going to get their best effort, and we have to exceed that.
Everybody always talks about players gaining experience in the playoffs as well. In your fifth year in the playoffs, how do you think you've evolved as a coach in the playoffs?
Wow, that's like deep thoughts by Jack Handy kind of a question. I don't know, man. I'll fax you. I'll get back to you. I think experience is the best teacher. I think for players, for coaches, if you're not learning from your mistakes, if you're not learning from past experiences, then you're not getting better. And I think for me, it's something I always challenge myself after every season is to reflect, be honest with yourself, which I always am, and try to find a way to improve. And that starts with having great coaches and players around you, but also, just my energy, my positivity, my leadership, my voice, and it's been easy this postseason to this point. We're 6-1, but these players have to know I'm with them, win or lose, good game, bad game. And I think that's as big a part of coaching as it is being able to draw up a play or make a game plan adjustment guarding pick and rolls. Is just relationships you have with your players. And that's something that I learned from my father, and I really take to heart. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a crazy environment, and I love that because, that's that just us mentality. There's, going on the road and hostile territory and just looking around you and, hey, man, all we have is one another. Let's rely on each other and find a way to, to quiet this crowd and to get a win and to go up 3-0. It will not be easy. I think our guys have done a tremendous job. You go from game one where we gave up 32 transition points, 16 in the paint. Game two, we only gave up, I think, 12 in transition, 30. We gave up the second fewest free throw attempts in NBA history in the playoffs. We rebounded them. We held them from the three-point line. Like, there's not much you can point to in game two and say, wow, we really struggled in this area. So it's going to somehow, Katie, we're going to have to find a way to be even better against a desperate team in front of their home fans.
You guys learned from the first round, too, and you said you wanted them to be selfish after getting two at home the first time around. Is there a carryover there?
Yeah. Like, the one thing I've been trying to tell our guys is everybody's so excited we're up 2-0, because the Suns going into the second round are the favorites to come out of the West. I don't want our guys thinking we've done anything. All we've done is hold serve. Like, we're supposed to win 2 games at home. So I'm not celebrating. Like, we haven't done anything yet. You don't win a series in 2 games. So my mantra to our players is, like, we'll do something if we go down there and win game 3. All right, now we're talking. But we have the best fans in the NBA. Our fans were great games 1 and 2, as well as the first round. So we held serve. Great job. But let's go down there, be selfish, and find a way to get another one.
Do you think taking Jamal full court like they have and hounding him sort of maybe a little fatigued in game 2? Is that like that?
I don't know. I mean, he played quite a few minutes, and he's got quite a few minutes under his belt now in 7 games. They're just like the Minnesota series. He's getting so much attention, bringing the ball up, off the ball, they're not leaving him. So I can find ways to, maybe not put so much demand on him to bring the ball up every time down and get turned 3 times in the backcourt, get us into an offense, and now at the end of the clock make a play. That's a lot. So we can kind of lessen his burden a little bit. If you go back to the very first play of the game, I don't know if you guys recall this, but he's picking up Chris Paul full court. I mean, it's tough to burn the candle at both ends and be elite. It really is. So I think, we have to be smart with Jamal. And but I love it. I mean, the fact that he's so emotionally invested in what we're trying to accomplish. I just love where he's at right now. And yeah, he didn't shoot the ball well the other night, but as I keep on telling him, like he impacted winning. That's the most 0 for 9 from three. I don't care. You helped impact winning. That's all that matters.
Coach, one of the key areas that the Suns won in the first series was free throws. Held them to 5 in this last game and defending as physically as this team has had. How do you maintain that in a road environment where they're probably going to get more calls?
Well, I think just being really disciplined. I think to hold that team, and to your point, after the Clipper series, I think they were averaging 29 free throw attempts a game. KD was getting 9, Booker was getting 7, so there's 16 out of those 29 right there. So to do that, I think, one, you got to always feel how are the referees calling this game. Game 2, they let them play. Like, that was a physical game, and I thought the refs were great because it was physical both ways. But if the refs are calling it a tight game, you got to adjust to that. But I go to discipline because you have to know your personnel, KYP discipline. Which way does a guy like to drive? Which shoulder will he turn off of? Stay down on shot fakes, whatever it may be. And showing your hands. I felt there were a few possessions when I'm watching that film yesterday, and I freeze it, and you have Bruce and Aaron Gordon. I mean, I'm going to frame it and put it in my house. It's like a work of art, like a double contest. That's championship defense right there. Aaron and Bruce and KCP, some of their one-on-one defense and working to get leaving your feet to get a great contest, but doing so without fouling, not bringing your hands down, jumping to the side, letting them land, all the things that the referees look for in determining is it a foul or not. So great job through 1 and 2, and hopefully that can continue going into game 3 and 4 on the road.
You talked about Ace and the evolution of this game. How has he changed the most from, say, that series 2 years ago, 2 rounds ago in Phoenix to now, and where is he becoming the farthest?
Aaron, the thing that jumps out to me in these playoffs is, Aaron is a definition of selfless. I mean, talk about a guy that, knowing that Michael and Jamal was back, just has checked his ego at the door the whole season. And, he's quietly goes under the radar, but the impact he is having is so profound, both on offense and defense. Taking the other team's best player, Karl Anthony Towns, last series. Obviously, Anthony Edwards was great, but, the job he did on Karl Anthony Towns I thought was stellar. The job he's doing on Kevin Durant right now. And, again, I'm not saying this is not bulletin board material. He is not stopping Kevin Durant. No one is. But he's making it hard. That's all you can hope for. He's making it hard and not giving him any easy ones. So he's locked in. He's disciplined. He's selfless. Offensively, his efficiency right now around the rim, from the three-point line, and most importantly from the foul line. He's just going up there and relaxed, taking his time, and shooting the ball with great confidence. And I think these 7 games have been some of the best consistent basketball that Aaron Gordon has played in a Denver Nugget uniform. Thanks, everybody.